Well, today's a tough day, but it's the start of hopefully getting into a new boat at least. My claim has come through for my Hunter. I gotta take my title, bring it to the insurance company. As of today, I will no longer own a sailboat.
Little video, I guess. Hi,
We're here, right? You just have to look over and say we're here. Oh, smell the salty air, folks.
What's this?
Say hi.
Hi.
Hey guys, our new boat. It's just like our old boat. Just need to get stowed away. Cooler's plugged in and rocking. Gotta get our clothes put away, get our berths made up. Well, the berth isn't completely packed, but the rest of the boat is almost not even possible to move around it. So we've got a lot of work to get this thing stowed away. A lot of work to get this thing stowed away. But at least the rental truck is empty at this point, so man, it's gonna be a lot of work just to get to the point where we can go to bed in this boat tonight. Morning. Everything went pretty smoothly yesterday. Got down here, got the boat loaded up, got everything on the boat before we had a massive downpour, thunderstorm, lightning, thunder, heavy wind. But we started getting things stowed away nicely, and we were able to get things at least to the point where we could make our berths and go to bed. Still got two little individuals sleeping up there. My wife is already on the road to take the rental car back to Enterprise, and she's gonna also hit up Walmart for a couple last minute things that we ended up forgetting at the house. So but myself, I've got to go outside and get the anchor mounted on the bow, and I've got to get all the anchor rods stowed away, figure out what to do with the old anchor that we probably aren't going to use. Get the solar panel hooked up, and possibly get a second battery tied into the house bank, just to give us a little more life on our battery bank, so we can keep the cooler going. A little Dometic cooler, that thing is awesome, but we got to get the solar operational, or else the battery bank isn't going to stay charged. So, but yeah, that's the game plan for today. A couple little boat projects, hopefully be on the way back to Vermont by I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock. If we set sail by 12, I'll be happy, but anytime after that, we'll be pushing time frame for our next anchorage. Yeah, and I think we're trying to get to, I don't think we're trying to go all the way to Block Island, but if we can get a Point Judith lighthouse tonight, so we just pop across the way to Block Island tomorrow, that would be really awesome. Anyway. Okay, on to the first boat project of the day. coffee. Try and get that. Where is it? That anchor right there, mounted on the front of this boat. Their anchor, I don't think is really sufficient enough. It's, I don't know, little Danforth maybe. So, first thing, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the bowsprit roller is bent, so it doesn't accept my anchor properly. So I snagged the bowsprit off of my old boat, and we're gonna try and get that mounted on here first thing this morning. Get all this other anchor rode and anchor out of here. So that's the game plan. So I got the old anchor roller off. As you can see how bent it is right here. The issue is the one that I brought to replace it, the holes don't line up. So I had to drill a new hole, but in the process, I poured drill bits. Anyway, they're just getting destroyed. Absolutely destroyed, so I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get another hole through there with the drill bits I have. Well, we just had our first snafu of the trip. Cleaning out the drain for the anchor locker, I broke the plastic fitting out of the hole right there, and that's kind of crucial. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see if I can't get to West Marine somehow this morning, and or see if maybe somebody here at this boatyard has an extra one. I'm gonna have to just scour the boat. Maybe they have one on the boat. Anyway, we're gonna have to get an Uber to West Marine to try and get another one of those.
Oh, my boomerang thing.
Well, we got the bell installed. That's great. Now we got an extra battery kind of makeshifted in here temporarily. But the bummer is I had to stow the solar panel back there because some fool forgot the solar charger. I have the wiring for it, just no charger. So we have no way to solar charge our batteries to keep our fridge going, which is a bummer. So we're gonna have to motor to keep the batteries charged, and or be plugging into docks somewhere. Or maybe in New York City I can find a solar charger. We will see. My wife's really bummed about it because Lord knows we can't have that fridge go on there, right?
Yeah. What are we gonna do with our food?
Step before leaving Rhode Island. Get in that dinghy attached to your boat.
Here we go.
Under sail power.
High-speed ferry up to Providence. Rankin. I was told we have to watch out for the waves these things put off. So we're about to pull into a safe harbor marina to get fueled up, pumped out, and get a part for the boat. And it's our first our first marina that we're pulling into since we got out of the Rhode Island Yacht Club. It's a couple miles away, but it's right through a tiny little passage through a sandbar, so it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Where's the marina?
The marina is over here where it looks like there's a beach almost.
Oh, I see it.
And we got to go through, you can see the green and red buoys right in front of us there. We've got a very tight dredged passage that I believe we have to get through. So we made it about 3 miles, and I got over to the safe harbor marina where I was hoping to pick up this broken through hull fitting, and we made it over there just fine, obviously with the tape over the hole, but don't really dare going much further, and the through hole fitting that they had was not the correct size or style, so it did not work. Now I've got an Uber coming, and somehow I've got to get an Uber to West Marine and hope they have that fitting there. West Marine had the parts we needed, and I was able to get the Uber driver to wait for me and take me right back to the marina. The repairs took maybe 10 minutes and we were right back underway. Hold on, go slow. You're both going down there. You need to make room. Oh, and you always hold on to something. Very dangerous.
Are we in shark-infested water?
There could be sharks here. We are connected to the ocean. Owen came back out.
I'm not kidding.
He's not kidding. Okay. All right, Izzy, come on back up. All right, so
I'm like,
you'll have to keep an eye on you. Hold on. There you go.
oh, nice water.
Yeah. After leaving the safe harbor marina, we sailed with light breeze hitting us on our beam for the majority of the day, allowing us to make terrific ground without having to tack at all. We passed underneath the Jamestown Verrazano Bridge right around sunset, the first of over 40-something bridges we'll end up having to pass under to make our way back to Vermont. We found an anchorage right outside of Jamestown, a little short of Point Judith where we were hoping to get to, but still putting us in great position to make it to Block Island the following day.